Hey lovelies, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Welcome to Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is probably one of the finest narrative experiences I've ever had in video games. When it came out on Steam, I believe it was, originally it was a sensation. It was an absolute sensation. It's an old-fashioned RPG with, in the sort of BioWare sense, or more like the Forgotten Realms sense. It's got like Wizards of the Coast, it's got that feeling about it. It's a kind of science fiction dystopia game, I suppose, but that kind of does it a disservice. It's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. It's a stunning example of how you do storytelling in video games. So I haven't played the PS4 version yet, so I don't know how stable it is. Hopefully it's workable, unlike a lot of games in this vein that I've tried. I sincerely hope so, because this is one of those games like Pathologic 2, like Darkwood, that I'm very, very excited to share with you. It's something completely different. It is absolutely wonderful, and I cannot recommend highly enough, if you have access to it, either on the PS4 or on Steam, on your PC, get it. Please get it, please play it. It is astoundingly brilliant. And, you know, it's an indie game. It's made by a very small studio. It put them on the map, though. Oh my god, did it put them on the map. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so let's select our archetype, shall we? We've got extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. We have the sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Or we can create our own. For the purposes of this, I'm going to go with the sensitive. This is... I love RPGs where you can talk your way out of situations. For my money, it's always underdeveloped in video game RPGs. I always do that when I play tabletop RPGs. I play characters that talk their way out of situations. This game, oh my god, I cannot tell you how useful it is to be able to deal with people and talk to people. It's one of the best skills you can possibly have. So... let's see. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Beautiful voice acting, by the way.
Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing or never ever. This is your first choice. The first choice the game throws at you is an existential question. I mean, this sets the tone. It really bloody does. Never ever.
Never, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more. What was that about X something? Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do, let me off.
I wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why
Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Yeah, I'll explain the limbic system later.
Apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, I did this to myself? Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
That's a very nihilistic summation of what humanity is, isn't it, really? Not inaccurate, but how big is the ball, or how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
You just keep asking.
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the
You
ball?
can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's
Time
that?
for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
That's sad, or that sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. That's
Yes,
sad.
It is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
Open your eyes. Oh, yeah, this is how it starts. I mean, shit, right? So, let's have a look at some shit. What have we got here? What's that? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Ah, I'm not interested in that for now. What about here? I could probably do with some clothes, really. Aha! So this is our character sheet. This basically tells us how we're doing. Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric. It's very, very complicated. This is an in-depth RPG. This is like a proper tabletop RPG. But it's actually quite easy to play. Let's just ignore that for now. And we can zoom out and we can zoom in. This is our apartment, by the way. Now, I haven't played this yet on PS4, so you're going to have to bear with me. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. And we're on day one at the moment. We should dress, really. Anything of interest here? Ah, there we go. Take all. Yes, absolutely. Item gain, disco ass blazer. Oh my god, we look terrible. Yeah, we'd better put something on, hadn't we? What the? We can only get it. Particularly, we've got a tie there. Oh my god.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Alright.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Oh, so we can use savoir-faire. Let's all... right, okay, let's give it a go.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Yeah!
It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh dear.
A
Well, on the
terrible mistake.
Oh
Turn
shit!
the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Holy
it's just
crap.
a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Bring it
Little
on.
black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Is it? Is it now? Let's leave. For anyone who's ever had a hangover, I can tell you now, it's not pleasurable. I can't get that yet. Okay, fine. What else of intrigue is there around here? I love the fact he's holding his head. That's really cool. Look at that awful wallpaper. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer and sweet liqueurs.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Alright.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, nothing is simple in this game. The tiniest actions change things and often have like existential angst attached to them. There's lots of philosophical conundrums and all sorts of stuff.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
It sounds weird hearing someone with an English accent say faucet. We say tap.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Just the outline of a man. Have you seen our portrait down by in the left-hand corner, by the way? That's disturbing.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror. No, I'm not doing this. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Ooh, I don't care, I hurt myself, it's what I do. Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. No, go for it. Whoa. Okay. That's not so bad. It could have been worse, couldn't it? That's not so terrible.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's, I could go for, dear Lord, help me, what is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. That's the truth, isn't it? I'm going to go for that, though.
You're also dead.
Oh.
There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar. I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. I'm not
Please
making
stop.
it.
It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do. Keep making the
Can't,
face.
Can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Honest to God, how can you not love this game from the first 5 minutes? It is awesome.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies, not for me. It's not. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I'm going to go for number 4.
Might have been 10 years ago.
Oh.
It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oh, okay. So we've got very low, Encyclopedia, Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of expression. Or we've got, that's also very low, Electrochemistry, Impossible. Attempt to stop the expression. No, we'll do this one.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere
God damn it.
in the past. That's all you know for now.
But funnily enough, even failing gives you... It gives you ideas, it gives you options. I mean, we can even try that. No, it's not going to let us try that because it's impossible. Oh well. So even something as simple as messing about with the mirror. I mean, I love that. I love the fact that the game is like that. Let's have a look. What about the door here? Can we do anything with this? Oh, we unlocked it, I think. Oh no. No, we can't unlock it. Oh well. Maybe a little later. I love the way he's slumping around. What's this? There's something here. Shoes! Yes, shoes would be nice. Excellent. Oh, it's only one shoe. Grand. I suppose we should leave, shouldn't we? How did the door get torn off? Going outside may not be the best... Oh, we can run now. May not be the best thing for us. Oh, Revachol, zone of control. Okay. Listen to that music.
Hello, officer.
Officer? I think you may have mistaken me for someone else. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. But 51 what? Hello?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Oh, wow. Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking, officer.
No.
Okie dokie.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right? Then why did you call me officer? Yeah.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't forget it. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Okay, she takes another drag all this
You've
time?
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Is that right? He certainly doesn't look like a police officer.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Yes, I can believe that. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Ooh, we've got a good chance at that. Suggestion, challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. No, I'm not going to do that. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Why don't I remember?
Because of the drinking?
Could be. She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the
harsh on
law?
yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Clearly.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Yeah. Better let it
Retreat
go.
is not a winning tactic.
I should get going
Of
now.
course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okie dokie. Those voices in your head that suggest things to you, don't always listen to them. Of course, she puts out a cigarette. Be careful, officer. They don't like the
She
police
looks
around here.
back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Okie dokie.
Goodbye.
See ya. Okay. Well, that was an interesting interaction. And she's left her cigarettes. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Alright. I don't think we can do anything with that yet. No, it's closed.
The door is closed.
Oh, that's where she went, isn't it? Let's leave for now. Just want to have a bit of an explore of the environment before I start bothering her. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Okay. Anything? Oh, we can interact with the stairs. Oh.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray. Light it up and smoke the living shit out of it.
This is brilliant. As you play the game, different contradictory thoughts occur to you from different areas of your mind, and you can go with them or not. You know? The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It once smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she's broke it at the filter. I can't smoke
How
that.
very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I don't know. I
The
love it.
idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Okay, that's some interference coming from the necktie.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority 1. Well, I'll think about it. I should not
Good.
do that.
They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Okie
Plus,
dokie.
smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Does it now? So we've got a quest. Effectively, we've got a quest now. Find cigarettes. Smoke. What's going on here? It's a radio. Oh, I'll take that. Money gained. That may have been a mistake, but there's something on the table. Where? I think I've already got it. Oh, wow. Oh, this'll take us outside. I'm going to go back in because there's stuff I need to do in there. Yes. The world that this game creates is so unique. There's nothing quite like it. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts. Yay! The thoughts will plague you throughout the game. Even the items you pick up, like your clothing, talks to you and chimes in with ideas and suggestions. It's so weird. Here we are. This is the world, basically. Oh, there's an idea here. Now, how do I listen to it? Ah, there we go. Oh, listen to the music. Let me zoom out. Oh, look! It's so beautiful. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Okay, what's this? There we go. A gust of briny wind washes over you. It's my other shoe! Yay!
There they both are.
Ah.
Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Copiously green. Secret task complete. Find your other shoe. I've gained experience. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit? Oh, I could discard thought. Okay. These do not look like normal
It's
cop
pretty clear
shoes.
a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they
Good.
fit?
They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Yeah, he does look a shambles, doesn't he? Brilliance. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. There's a gentleman down there. Look at this place. It is so beautiful. The environments in this game are something to behold. This is such an in-depth RPG. You can follow trains of thought all over the place, and each one has its own little quest attached to it, I suppose, and each one changes your character in fundamental ways, so they'll start to react differently to the world around them. It's In narrative terms, this game is an absolute triumph. It's an absolute triumph. I've got a cup of tea, by the way. Oh. My friend there looks like he could use a cup of tea. Does he not? Okay. So we've tried that door, haven't we? We can't get in there yet, for whatever reason. I suppose we could ask her for cigarettes, couldn't we?
The door is closed.
Oh,
There is no answer.
Oh, okay.
You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Oh, okay.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Okay. Don't do this to me.
The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Okay, I'm leaving. I am leaving. That's a very dark way to go. Now, here we go, down the stairs. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. Yeah, you can get away with saying some really, truly weird shit in this game. And because of the nature of the character I've picked and the one I'm going to build, he's going to be able to say a lot of weird shit and follow some very strange quest lines indeed. He's not going to be great shakes physically, unfortunately. But the game will allow me to get away with that. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Maybe not. This speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, I've got a thought.
You should totally sing karaoke here. First chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is modest, it's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense.
And it needs to be heard through a PA system.
Alright.
By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it? Yeah.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Okay, finished thought. I should go on the stage, shouldn't I? There we are. This feels right. You belong here. Interesting. So we're discovering little bits and pieces about ourselves as time goes on. Guts.
A man in late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird.
As you do.
As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Oh dear.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Look at the stuffed bird.
Work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Honestly, the game has got... It's got this strange sort of European play vibe about it. It feels like it's written like either a novel or a stage play. It's so strange. I love it.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a wall.
Ah.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Oh, okay. What do you mean, my
pretends
buddy?
not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I sense you're not a fan of mine.
You're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero? You're being sarcastic.
Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh dear. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender. What's the difference? Understood. I think I'd better leave for now. I don't think he's a fan of mine. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Ooh, what's that? I'll take that. Healing item. Cool. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Alright. I've got a thought. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Interesting. Anything I can mess about with here? Ah, that gentleman looks interesting. He's asleep. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Hi! Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Interesting. Physical instrument. Challenging. Wake him up. Ooh. Yeah, it's even, so I could give it a go.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Just a primordial scream. Let's go for that.
Yelling man.
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. You're alive? You looked out for the long count there. I just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. I need you to answer some questions right now. There we are.
What? No, he was just sleeping.
He seems pissed off.
What do you want, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
See anything interesting in your dreams? Tell me about Wild Pines.
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings? You're right, let's talk about something else. Yeah.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses, no mausoleums, just quality time.
Sensing a theme here, my love. Sleep as oblivion. And a yearning for oblivion. That is something that comes through a lot in this game.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
Tell me about Wild Pines. Point to the writing on his
That's the
overalls.
name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
He doesn't, does he? How's that going?
How's it going?
The dock walker lets out a big yawn, then stares at the cafeteria's terrace doors. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass. Oh, okay.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I'm not sure what you mean. Of course, it's a total madhouse. I've almost never been outside of this building.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I could get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
He rubs his eyes, then lets his head fall back on the table. Yours? Point at the bottle and the spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
Okay, alright,
The
I'll
dock
let you
worker
sleep.
doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table in sweet sleep.
Okie dokie. Well, he did... Oh, autosave? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wonder why. Okay. Ah, now that gentleman looks like he's waiting for us. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 4 o'clock. Okay. What's this? This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Well, that's useful. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
Sweetie.
Hi.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh, okay. Oh, there's something else here. Let me just have a look. What's that? Oh, I can't get that yet. It must be inside somewhere. Can I do anything here? The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock." Okay. Kim
A
Kitsuragi!
bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Okay.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he to me?
Is your half-brother.
Ah, shake
Hello.
his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Ah.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. Ah.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The
It
scene?
also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Oh, okay. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Oh. I have,
Good.
yes.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okie
Have you
dokie.
removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know, yeah, no, completely. Dead body? No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Shit.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were you supposed to do again? But I can't remember
I can see
anything.
you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okie dokie,
A
noted.
painkiller will be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best
Ah.
cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Yeah, get used to that. Electrochemistry is basically going to be insisting that we smoke throughout the game. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the
I was
police?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
Point to your sleeve. But they're just white
They're not
rectangles.
just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Oh,
I would
okay.
ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your
You
pockets.
mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge!
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Oh shit.
My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, excellent. Let's roll.
To you, officer.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Oh!
You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, that's cool. So Lieutenant Kitsuragi is going to follow me now? Oh, that's brilliant. Wonderful. So, and I can just talk to him for advice and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. So what have we got here? Well, no, we're not anywhere near a level yet. So we've got so much going on. Call for ideologues. Conversationalists would be politicians. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. It enables you to break down. So basically, this gives you information on each of these. And every time we give in to one of them, we're going to get a level up in one of them. It's such a weird, brilliant piece of work, this game, honestly. It's wonderful. Okay, right. So now we can talk to everyone again, and we should get different options.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Oh dear, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am. I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken their toll. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering. Thanks, I appreciate
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me? Really? Really? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my.
It takes a
You know
moment to
where we
process.
are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria, it was on my keys. I don't really know. Some seedy hotel, a war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization? In hell. We're all in hell. I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
She flashes you a worried look. Okay. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is
How would
this?
I even begin to tell you?
Her grey eyes
Revachol
widen.
is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
I do from the radio. It's the spring of 51. All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Okie dokie.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, interesting. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not! Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Oh my god! It's like he's like a YouTube, like, right-wing talking head. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, sweetie.
No.
It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
I'll bet they did.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say, I'm so disappointed.
Oh dear.
She shakes her head.
So well.
Oh no.
There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Oh.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
He probably does.
Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Yeah, what is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course.
Oh.
Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes, I'm jonesing for a smoke. Nothing, I was thinking of the lyrics to a song, wanna roll with me, okay.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
She sounds impressed.
I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Oh, can we only have one?
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I forgot about you. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
I bet there are.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Okay. She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. I've got to go now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. We'll be coming back to her. Okay, so, my loves, this is Disco Elysium, and it's something else. It's such a weird experience. You're in for kind of a wild time, I'm telling you. And so am I, by the looks of it. When next we come back, we'll explore Revachol a little bit more and sort of find out what the hell is going on, maybe? I don't know. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.